Welcome to the theumbriansewist. My name is Marissa. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a couple of weeks since I last created a video. Any new subscribers? I've had a bunch of new subscribers. I'm now well over 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much to anyone who's recently subscribed. Anyone who watches my videos and is considering subscribing, I'd love it if you subscribed. I am going to be running a giveaway in the next 1 to 2 weeks, definitely before Christmas. I have to figure out sort of like how to actually run a giveaway, so that's the only reason I'm not committing to an exact date or time, but it will be before Christmas. And just to say thank you to everybody who's stuck around. I've been on YouTube now probably it's been a year. I'm trying to remember when I ran my first video, but it was probably the first few weeks of December. So actually I think it's been a year. So anyways, quite a year. And thank you for anyone who has been part of the journey. So so anyone who's new, thank you. Yeah, this channel is all about sewing, fabric, and everything that has to do with those things. Now, I haven't posted a video for a couple weeks, purely because there are so many people doing Vlogmas that you're probably bored and sick of watching videos. So, I have been sewing though quite a bit, and especially as the weather here is absolutely hideous. It is windy, it is cold, it is rainy, and it's definitely sort of stay indoors weather. Plus, my family has become completely obsessed with the World Cup, mainly because the first week of the World Cup, we were all very, very sick. So we literally sat on the couch and watched 4 games a day, and it just sort of sucked us in. So now we're well and truly hooked. So we've suffered withdrawal the last couple of days because there were no games, but luckily there are games again today and tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow being the England game. Anyway, you're not here to talk about the World Cup. So first, I will tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing a Rockford raglan, which is a, pan down a bit more. It is a Love Notions pattern. You can see here, it's made in, this one I made is some waffle knit. Is that a stain on my shirt? No, it's a piece of fur. Plus, this is just a cotton jersey. I made this a couple of weeks ago. I think I put this on the vlog, but it's basically using bits from the fabric surprise box. But yes, this is the pattern. I basically made this one. And this is a Love Notions pattern, Rockford raglan. It goes from extra small to a 5X. I sized down quite a bit based on my measurements because it was very large. But yeah, so quite pleased with it. It's still, oversized and comfy, but very cozy, as you can probably see. And I absolutely love waffle knit. It is something that I wouldn't have sewn with if it wasn't for fabric coming in the fabric surprise box, which is quite cool. Now I've left my notes over on the desk, so give me a minute. Okay, so I have been busy, and I actually don't think what I'm showing you is everything, but I've took bad notes for the first week or two, and so I can't remember. But the first thing that I made are a pair of Christmas pajamas for myself and my son. Now, I will put up a picture of the both of us standing in front of our Christmas tree. We have been very busy decorating the house for Christmas, and you'll see I'll put up a picture of the Christmas tree on its own. Yeah, my son has a smiley face over his face because, people say maybe don't put kids on social media. I have no idea, but I just went along with that. But here are the pajamas, and you can see it is this super, super cute Christmassy themed fabric. I really liked it because I thought it was like not Christmassy colors, because I love these sort of this bluey gray. I love the mountains, the cars, and yeah, and that little pop of the yellow. So I made my son the Made by Me kids pajamas. I made my son, I believe the 8 to 9. This goes from a 2 to 10, so I think I've got one more in it. This is a fantastic pattern. Yeah, so I made his, and then I use this really pretty, very nice, cozy ribbing for his, for the cuffs and the neckband and so on. And these are the pants. And then I made some for myself. And I almost had enough, but not quite. So the back panel on my shirt is just a plain gray, which you can see here. No, sorry, that's my son's shirt. I had even extra, so I made him a shirt. Anyways, this is the back panel on mine. My pajamas I made the top from the Tilly and the Buttons stretch. I took the Freya and then I hacked the neckline. So I made the neck a little bit lower and then I just measured it, took 85% of that size and cut that out in ribbing. Or not ribbing, actually I cut it out in the actual fabric. So yes, very, very comfortable, very cozy, lovely fabric. It's a bit thin. I got this from a German company. I'll link it down below. It's nice quality, but it's a bit thin. So not necessarily a bad thing, but it's winter, so you want things to be a bit thicker. And these are the pants. Now the pants I made using this pattern here, which is the Ikiti Seattle leggings and jeggings. So I purchased this and I made the actual jeggings. So these have the sort of cuff on the bottom. I had to definitely shorten them a bit because I'm not as tall, but super comfortable, really nice pattern, which I've made a couple of times. And so yeah, very standard basic pajamas, but yes, enjoying wearing those. And then I had some left, just one piece. So I made my son a little t-shirt. The back is the same gray as the one I used. So from the back, it's just a gray t-shirt. From the front, it's this. And I used the, again, made by me. This is the junior t-shirt sewing pattern. It goes from a 6 to 14. I actually saw that the lady who runs this pattern company just released a pajama pattern, which is 6 to 14 as well. So I'll definitely have to purchase that once my son grows out of the next size up in the classic pajamas, because that just goes to a 10. But I love this pattern company. The patterns are super cheap as far as I'm concerned. The quality is super good. Very basic patterns, nothing fancy, but it all comes together. They're well drafted. And yeah, I really, really like them. So yes, that is the other t-shirt for my son. So that's another thing. Then I went on to make myself a Nina Lee South Bank sweater in this sort of Christmassy, wintry pine cone fabric. So it's really pretty. You've got sort of pine cones with the ferns and in this lovely green color. I made the sweater dress. I don't have a picture of me wearing it. Apologies. But I don't have time to try these on because I'm doing this in between 2 work calls. So I want to get this up for you. That is a lovely, that fabric I also got from the same company in Germany. Again, it's a bit thin. Would prefer if it was a bit thicker. I guess I probably didn't pay attention. I'm sure they shared the weight, the grams per meter, but I obviously missed that. But not a problem. I do really like it. And with a pair of warm, fuzzy leggings, I'm sure I will be warm enough. Now, the last clothing item I made is, let me get to the pattern, if I have it here, yeah. It is the new t-shirt pattern, which I got for free. I can't remember how I got it for free, but it's this new Jessie tee by True Bias. And lovely sort of, I'm trying to find the perfect t-shirt pattern for myself. So I wanted to have a go. Very basic, sort of oversized, quite boxy. Now this one, I think I downloaded the one that goes from a 0 to 18. And according to the measurements, I am an 18. However, when I made it, it was huge. So I took a ton off the side seams. I'm going to try it again and make the 16 because I just finished this the other day. But yeah, I made it in this really nice sort of stripy blue. And I do really, really like it. And obviously it's not supposed to be fitted because it is a boxy t-shirt, meaning the measurements are just straight down. There's no sort of curving or that's not curving. Don't know the word. Anyway, so I will try the 16 and see how I go with that. But it's, yeah, I made the sort of standard version, not the cropped version. And I do really like it. So I want to kind of perfect it, I think, and get it just right for me. But yeah, this fabric, I've had in my stash for a while. I intended to make something for my son out of it. I got it from Ikati. The pattern, the Seattle leggings is from that company, but they also do lovely fabric and have really good sales. So I buy their fabric only when it's on sale because it's otherwise very expensive. And yeah, super happy with that. Then I have been focused on Christmas gifts. Now my son and my husband are at his guitar practice. So I wanted to also take that as an opportunity to record this video because I wanted to show you my laptop case or his iPad case. So I think on a previous vlog I told you I purchased this laptop case from SoTech Patterns. I bought it in the Black Friday sale. I made basically this. I didn't put any strap on it. It's for my husband. And I made it. It's absolutely lovely. So this is the laptop case. Now, back in the US, I purchased this super cool fabric from Joann's. I purchased a whole bunch of variations of it. And so I thought that would be a lovely fabric to use for him. I purchased these zips and the zipper tape from Zipper Zoo, which is a company in Belgium, and also the foam, because you need foam in here. Super nice. So you've got this sort of bit here, which means it's easy for you to get the laptop or iPad in. And then this was sort of corresponding fabric as part of the collection. So kind of old time sort of look and feel. But anyways, it came together absolutely beautifully. And I'm super, super pleased with it. Yeah, just really happy with how it all came out. So that is for my husband, one of his Christmas gifts. And then I have been making for the teachers of my son, of which there are many, let's just say. I have been using, let me share the pattern. It's the Pippa pouch. I talked about this in my gift in November. It is a lovely pouch, sort of a makeup pouch, clamshell. I've made a couple of different ones. So this is one that I've made. And I bought the zipper and zipper tape from AliExpress. And I made a matching keychain. And on the inside, you can see here, I finish all of the edges with binding. So it's just a really nice finish. And I quite like it because it sort of sits nice and open so that you can easily find things. And yeah, I thought it was a lovely size. So I'm going to finish up all of these. And then I bought a whole bunch of different chocolates. And I'll put chocolates in here. And then my son's going to write a nice little note for each of the teachers. So yeah, really happy with that. Now I did size up. So what I did is I took the pattern piece and then I wanted to see what it would be like in a bigger size. And I made this. So you can see here the difference. And this, I think I'm going to give the lovely lady who tutors, I say tutors, she works with my son. She just finished university and she sort of works with him a couple of hours on a Wednesday. And we've known her since we've moved here. So we've known her for 4 years. So I also made her a little keychain, key ring. And we're going to put, again, some little things in here, chocolates and various things as well. So anyway, yes, I've got several more of those to make, which I have cut out over here. I have to cut out even more, but I've got just some fun fabrics from my stash. I made a shirt out of that. If anyone's watched previous videos, you might know that. And yeah, and then I've got some gifts to make for men. So I am going to use some of the other fabrics in this collection. And yeah, really excited to use some of those because I actually love this fabric. So what are my plans for this week? I am going to carry on. The main focus is just to do all the gift things. I am annoyingly waiting for some Pokemon fabric not annoyingly, but it's been weeks now. So I'm waiting on some Pokemon fabric to make my son like a beanie hat, sweatshirt, and things like that. And then I'm also waiting on some sort of sweatshirting with like mountains on it because I wanted to make my son and husband a matching sweatshirt. My husband will absolutely hate it, the idea of it, but my son will love it, and that's all that matters. So, and he can just wear it around the house. So I'm going to be making that. That fabric is not arriving until I think Tuesday, but those will be super quick and easy to sew up. And then if I have time, I would like to sew myself, sorry for the noise, a zipper pouch. Now this is a apple green cottage free pattern. And I want to make this as like, basically I have like sort of a travel bag with all my toiletries and things. It's probably 15 years old and it's getting kind of gross. Not gross, but it's not very nice anymore. And so I wanted to use this absolutely gorgeous laminated cotton fabric that I purchased at the Knitting and Stitching Show by this company right before COVID, so 2019. And so I wanted to use this. I thought it'd be really nice because you can inside, if anything leaks, you can wipe it down and it just keeps it looking really nice. I probably will use this for the inside and the outside. But what I've done is again, like I did with the other one, I've enlarged it. So I wanted to kind of replicate the size of the one I have because it's just worked so well. And so yeah, I enlarged it. And I'd like to have that a go at that. That should probably be pretty quick and easy. I do still have quite a few clothing items I would like to make. But the priority is Christmas items. So I believe, let's see what else I have. Oh, also a friend of mine who also helps with some things, like she comes and helps us clean our house sometimes. I'm making her a phone case, like to wear around her neck for when she goes out for walks. I'd like to make a pot holder, you know, the kind that's like one piece rectangle that has sort of, you know, you put your hands in. And yeah, looking at this now, I realize it's a long list. So I am just going to tick away at these gift items and see where it takes me. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, anyone who's stuck around till the end. And again, any new subscribers, thank you so much. It's really exciting to think that there's that many people interested in hearing what I have to say. And like I said, I am going to be running a giveaway. I'm really excited to do that. I'm going to run the giveaway so that it's sort of useful to people, to anyone, wherever you live in the world, because obviously that's always a thing when you win a giveaway and possibly can't sort of make use of it because of your location. So that will not be an issue. I am a very internationally focused person. So I will make sure it is appealing to everyone, wherever you live. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.